Got a good picture?
Yes, we are live. Where's my soundboard? Where's my soundboard? I'm your instructor, Pierre Hui, aka Mr. Peter P is for patience. I'm here with my boy, none other than Sean G from Philly. So he the one playing that game to the right of me on the screen. But guess what we're going to do at the same time? So now you have not one, but two options. You can look at the gameplay or you can look at me. But guess what I'm going to do while he play the game? We going to study. Because I know this shit is boring to the point where you would rather look at the gaming. And that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. And if this is your first time seeing me, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. You don't have to smash the like button.
But it's very appreciated.
Just press that motherfucker. Just click the like and subscribe button. Thank you. Let's see here. Is that my boy Oscar? Make sure that's his real page. I think it is. Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't know. Oscar, this better not be no fake page, man. Oh, okay. Nah. Yeah. That's definitely Oscar. He talking shit about his haircut. Good shit. Nothing bad. All right. So today is Monday. We dealing with scientific concepts. You know, we usually pull up the CIB, which I could. I don't want to risk anything right now. So just know it's off screen and you can hear about me talk about it. You can hear me talk about it. CIB SC Barber. Which CIB do I refer to? I am referring to the Master Hair Care. I'm not talking about registered barber. But let me say this. So all the studying that you would do for registered barber, if you did just a little bit more, you would be ready for the Master Hair Care. And when I say just a little bit more, I literally mean maybe 3-4 extra chapters on chemicals and hair color, and a little bit more on the hair care services, which you got to study anyway. All right, so let's pull this up. And let me find my page. Find my point. Mr. Sean G from Philly, what game are we playing, sir?
Today we are playing Resident Evil 4, the remake on PS5.
Because y'all know I can't afford a PS5 yet. But I'm getting there. Okay. In South Carolina, got 4 domains: scientific concepts, implements and equipment, hair care services, facial hair and skin care services. Today, we are doing domain number 1. Scientific concepts accounts for 35% of your grade for the barber theory, master hair care. And we're going to identify through the 5 points of contact on scientific concepts. We're just going to identify one and go through it. So we have A, infection control, safety practices. B, human anatomy, physiology. C, signs, symptoms, conditions, disorders, diseases related to skin. D, signs, symptoms, conditions, disorders, and diseases related to hair. And E, basic chemistry of products used in barbering. Now, the last video that we did was basic chemistry of products used in barbering. We talked about the pH scale. Understand purpose and effects of products, ingredients, and their interactions, particularly shampoos, conditioners, and a few ingredients for permanent waving and relaxers. So we did that one. Chemical reactions, overexposure. Okay, cool. So understand chemical reactions being that of overexposure, chemical burn, and inhalation. So let's find that. See if we can go through the index and do it that way. Chemicals. Where are chemical reactions? Nope. Nope. Give me some chemical reactions. Nope. Nope. So let's do it this way. We're gonna go to the table of contents. Of course, you would call me because every time I go live, somebody calling me. Phone ain't run the whole time, have it?
Right.
Yeah. Do not disturb in a minute. You've been a licensed instructor. Been an official instructor for 8 years now. But I was tutoring people well before that. Since 07. You can prepare and pack your sample for 30. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see. We need to find. God, dog it. Sis, let me hit you when I'm done going live, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, that phone be ringing. I love it though.
Yeah.
All right. So we are looking for understanding chemical reactions as overexposure, chemical burn, chemical. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's see if we can't find chemical burn and isolate it and go from there. And I always limit my studying to a short amount of time, only because people can only pay attention for a short amount of time. So we pack in whatever information that we can. And then once we're done with it, we're done with it. Even though you can watch this wonderful game being played, because I can't play that game. I been got killed. How far along in the game are you?
Not even halfway.
See, I don't even think I would get 10% in that game. Not at first, until I learned it. Let's see if we can't find chemical burn in here. Chemical blowout. Nope. Chemical change. Compounds. Nope. 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 Safety precautions for sure. Chemical composition of hair. Okay. Okay, so let's do it that way. Where was it? There you go. Let's do it again. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's crazy. Okay. Safety precautions. 604. There we go. All right. You got safety precautions for permanent waving. But hang on. See if we got anything else for this. What you got to have a... Oh, okay. Okay. Now I got you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over safety precautions for permanent waving and safety precautions for chemical hair relaxers. And that will satisfy part 4 of letter E of scientific concepts, which is understand chemical reactions. Do me a favor. Can you turn it down like maybe 30% for me? It ain't got to be a whole lot. Because I got my background noise turned off. I think I do anyway. I think that's my setting. Make sure.
What's that?
Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. Safety precautions. Permanent waving. Always protect the client's clothing with the proper waterproof cape. Okay. That also falls under draping for chemical services. Use 2 towels, one under the cape, one over the cape. 3, always examine the client's scalp before a perm service. Do not proceed if abrasions are present. Do not proceed with the perm if the client has ever experienced an allergic reaction to the products. We're going to lower our mic a little bit. Y'all just going to have to see it. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there we go. Where else? Do not perm excessively damaged hair or hair that's been treated with hydroxide relaxers. Always apply a protective cream barrier around the client's hairline. Immediately replace cotton coils or towels that have become saturated with solution. Always protect the client's eyes when applying waving and neutralizing solutions by providing the client with a clean towel to hold over the eyes during the application. In case of accidental exposure, rinse thoroughly with cool water. Of course, always follow the manufacturer's directions. That seems to be a tough one for a bunch of people. I don't know why. Do not dilute or add anything to waving or neutralizing solutions unless specified in the manufacturer's directions. Of course, wear gloves when applying solutions. Do not save open or unused products, as the strength and effectiveness will change if not used promptly. In other words, if you open it, use it. Unless otherwise specified in the product instructions, apply waving and neutralizing solutions liberally to the top and underside of each rod. Start at the crown, progress systematically down each section. Some barbers prefer to start at the top of the head. Be sure that the surface area of the wound hair, of the wound hair is wet with lotion, so saturation is even. And last, no, that's not last. Follow the same application pattern for the neutralizer as used with the waving solution to avoid missing any rods. Next, sometimes necessary to resaturate the rods during processing. This may be due to the evaporation of the solution, the dryness of the hair that was poorly saturated the first time, improper selection of solution strength, or failure to follow the manufacturer's directions. Reapplying the solution will hasten processing, so watch the wave development closely, as negligence may result in hair damage. Make sure the hair stays evenly wet while wrapping on the rods. Have clients remove jewelry to avoid discoloration or skin reactions. Listen, y'all, a lot of my female clients, they do not want to take off their earrings. So anytime my female clients book with me, I'll go ahead and ask during the during the appointment that they're setting up. Like if they text me, message me, call me, I have to talk with them there. Like, look, be ready to take them earrings off if you even have any on, because I don't want the chemicals causing any problems. What else? And last, frequently change towels as they become soiled or saturated. Okay. And we also going to do safety precautions for chemical relaxers. So we just did permanent wave, which is the actual abbreviation for perm is for permanent wave, but we use perm to mean relaxers improperly. But that's another story for another day, for another video. Safety precautions for chemical relaxers. Always protect the client's clothing with a proper waterproof cape. Obvious. Let's go through the obvious. Use 2 towels, same thing. One under the drape, one over the cape. Examine the client's scalp. If you see abrasions, of course, you're not going to do it. Refuse service. Don't proceed if the client has ever experienced an allergic reaction to the products. That is a good question to ask your client. Okay. That's one of those things that if you was doing a proper consultation and somebody was getting like a relaxer, you would have them come in so you can look at the scalp and you can ask certain questions about chemicals, about products, about certain brands, things like that. Do not relax excessively damaged hair. It's going to break it off. Do not use thio relaxers on hair that has been treated with hydroxide relaxers or hydroxide relaxers on thio treated hair. That's very important too. It will break your shit off and you won't even know why. So one of those things to that is, again, consulting with your client. That's another reason why it helps to have your client present to come in, you know, before the service, so you can have a look. Not necessarily not the day of the service, but literally before the service, so you can make determinations on what you need to do. And that's another one of the questions that you need to ask is very important. Okay. Always apply protective cream barrier around the client's hairline before applying the relaxer. Base the scalp with a protective cream as directed by the product manufacturer. Always be careful of the client's eyes, again, when applying relaxers and neutralizing solutions. In case of accidental exposure, rinse thoroughly with cool water. I have seen it as a test question. Again, that satisfies understanding chemical reactions, overexposure, chemical burn, inhalation, etc. That's one of those ones. What else? Always follow manufacturer's directions. We got that. Don't dilute or add anything to the relaxer. We got that. Wear gloves. Same thing as permanent waving. Do not save mixed products. Same thing as permanent waving. Apply relaxer cream to the most resistant area first. Again, that's another thing that your client should be able to tell you so you know, but you've probably dealt with it enough to know where the most resistant area will be. For a lot of people, it's usually around the top of the head, somewhere between the top of the head and the crown, but usually the top of the head, particularly like from the apex, in the apex area right there. Apply, no, we did that one. Follow the same pattern for smoothing the relaxer as was used during the application process. And last, frequently change towels as they become soiled or saturated. Do y'all see a pattern with this? They want to know that you know how to protect your client. They know how that you know how to handle a situation with chemicals. Depending on the chemical, is certain ways that you handle safety. If there was just some incident or occurrence, you know what to do. And same thing goes for the practical. You have certain parts like one of the domains of the practical is blood spill and blood exposure. Do you know what to do in that situation? Do you know how to handle it? Do you know how to proceed with every part of it, from, say, if you cut yourself or you cut your client or both? Do you know how to work that situation out and protect your client? Do you know how to protect your client at all times? Do you know the precautionary measures to protect your client? A lot of this stuff is within every single section. You just have to ask, within this domain, what is that version look like? And for chemical relaxing and permanent wave solutions, a lot of that tends to be the same. Okay. So that satisfies section 4 of part E of the scientific concepts out of the South Carolina Master Hair Care CIB. Okay. So that's it. That's it for Monday. That's how quick that go. Right. So with that, we're going to close this book. Guess what I'm going to do in the meantime? I'm see if this man know what he's doing on this motherfucking game. Look like you do, though. Yeah, we are playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, right? Yes. PS5 version. Who are these 3 people watching me? Say hey to me real quick before we jump off of here. Or the one person. That's crazy. So just like any other zombie game, you kill them by shooting them in the head. Right? Is it any other way to kill the zombie in this game? What are they?
These are parasite-infected people, so they're a lot more durable and still capable of rational thought.
Oh, shit. What the? Yeah, that definitely ain't no zombie. That's some other shit.
Head, especially at night like this.
Yeah.
The parasites can sprout out of their heads.
Yeah.
And continue to attack you. They're also a lot physically stronger as well.
Got you. Cool. All right. That being said, I'm going to jump off of here. You guys be ready tomorrow for haircut services. We're going to limit our study into 15, 20 minutes, going over something off the CIB, talking a little bit off that. But be prepared to get more talking about practical as well and just general techniques, okay? Also want to let you know some things we got in store. Be ready for my Black Friday sale. I'm going to be giving a ton of my videos at a, not giving, but I'm going to be selling everything Black Friday prices. I'm going to have a library full of stuff. Of course, Past Barber Theory, Past Barber Practical, the Barber Starter Pack, Absolute Barbering Fundamentals, 101. What else? The Science of Scheduling, you know, your first 10 clients. I got a few more. I know I got at least 15. I'm going to be selling everything for a discount. I am going to be doing an everything bundle that you'll be able to purchase for a Black Friday package deal. So be ready for that. In the meantime, in between time, if you need my services before that, you can find all my links in my bios. It's easy to find me. You can message me anywhere. I can be found at Pierre Huey. Kendrick, what's up, bro? What's up? How you doing, man? But yeah, you can find me on all social media at Pierre Huey, PIERREHOUEY. And you know, whatever your needs, whatever your barber needs, barber education needs, I probably got a class for you. Okay. Just hit me up. With that being said, quick word from my affiliates.
Tamara Hunter of I Am Pretty Braiding Academy.
Erica Williams of Samurai Cuts.
Ariel Moore of Ariel Moore Photography.
Look what this one got to do.
Isha Chanel of Aisha Reveals.
Dominique Beatty of Locked and Loaded Lock Shop.
And last but not least today,
Carol Ruffin of CLR Healing.
all right. That being said, I am out of here. See you guys soon. Peace.